guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working on an easy everyday makeup look that helps us look presentable and ready for our day. If you're interested in seeing what my easy everyday routine is, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today I wanted to just show you guys what an easy everyday makeup look looks like for me as things continue to open back up and as we're transitioning back to life in the office or working outside of the home. Time is getting a little tighter for me. I have a very hectic lifestyle, very busy. I have work, I have YouTube, I have soccer. I just signed up to be the team manager. Ugh. And so I don't have a lot of time to get my makeup done. So I wanted to show you what an easy everyday makeup look consists of and give you a little bit of inspo so that you can get out the door a little bit quicker or just put this look together as you go to the grocery store or you go run errands. Next, I will go into the demo portion of the video as I talk through what I like to do for easy everyday makeup. During the video, if you like what you see, give me a like, make sure and subscribe, and share this with a friend that you think might be helpful. As you see the demo, all of the products that I will be using will be listed down below. Those are affiliate links. Feel free to use them if you're in the market for any of these products. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as I mentioned, when I'm running out the door, I need something quick, easy. I want the products to work seamlessly with very little effort so that I can run right out the door. Now, because SPF is so important, you guys, please don't ever skip SPF. I like to use a specific one when I'm in a rush. For the most part, I love all sorts of SPFs. I have a whole tray full of them here next to me. But with SPF, I really like to give it its time and I like to let it sink in for 15 minutes or so. When I'm in a rush, when I'm trying to do a very easy makeup routine, I'm not going to do that because I don't have the time. And so the one that I do really like that doubles as a primer is this one by Elta MD. This is SPF 46 broad spectrum, and like I said, it goes on clear, doubles as a primer, and it's something that I don't have to sit around and wait for 15 minutes for it to sink in. The next product is going to be my foundation. I really enjoy Fenty Ease Drops because of a couple things. I don't know, it's in the name, ease. But I like to just shake it up really good. You put it on. Sometimes I'm rushing so much that I don't have time to go and wet my sponge and do all the things that you do to make foundation look flawless. So I'm going to grab my Ease Drops. It says to use your fingers. It says that that's the best way to use it. And I can vouch for that. I feel like it goes on so easily. And takes no effort at all. I did want to say that on the days where I'm not going full glam or like my full-on makeup routine, I will take my foundation up a little bit further up to my eyes because I'm not really going to use that much concealer. During the week, if I'm trying to do a very easy makeup look, I also don't go in heavy with concealer. I stick more to like highlighter pins. The one that I've been loving recently is one by Sisley. That one's in my purse and I need to get out of the house. So another one that is a really great option is the Chantecaille Le Camouflage Stilo. It's a highlighter pen that goes, you know, not heavy like concealer would. It's very targeted to just highlight that area and brighten it up a little bit. It also has ingredients that helps awaken or liven up the under eye so that it doesn't look so fatigued. I'm in the shade 2 medium, I think is the name of it. And you just kind of click. A little bit really does go a long way, and I don't even bother with a brush for this step. I just press it in until it really does melt into my skin. There you go. You have a little bit of brightening under this eye versus this eye, and I'm ready to go. Next, what I like to do is set my under eye. I'm going in with my Pat McGrath yellow powder, and I just like to set. Even though I don't have a lot of concealer on, I still don't want my product there creasing because I do have SPF. I have a little bit of the Ease Drops and then also my highlighter pen. I usually will take this powder down the areas like in the T-zone, even though I will set the rest of the face with a powder afterwards. Next, I'm going to go into bronzer. I don't really set my face because these ease drops, they feel good. They're a little tacky, but it's still not going to make my product skip. Again, this is a product that makes things so easy. And so what I'm really enjoying actually is this little mini by Nars Laguna bronzer. I got it as a gift from Sephora, and I'm just loving the color, and I like how it performs. I'm definitely going to think about buying the large one. I mean, I have like, you know, 30 or 40 bronzers, but since it's a tiny one, I went in with my Sonia G Kayaki Classic Face because it's the perfect size for this. And I just start to warm up the sides of my face. This goes really fast for me, guys. I'm not being precise. I'm not contouring. I'm literally just going wherever normally bronzer goes, but I'm not being, you know, too exact about anything. I just kind of, this literally will take me like 15-20 seconds and then I move on. If I, you know, am inspired, I might just pinch the brush and go down my nose, but normally this doesn't happen. I'm just being extra because I'm filming it. Next is blush, and I love blush. I'm really enjoying specifically Electric Bloom by Pat McGrath, but those blushes are really pigmented, and sometimes I have to work with them a little bit more. So when I'm in a rush or trying to do a very simple makeup look, I like to make sure that I'm going with a color that is foolproof, that's not going to get blotchy or be too intense to where then I have to sit there and tone it down with powder or a brush. And so the one that I'm loving so much right now is by Sisley. This is in the shade Rosewood. And it's just such a perfect mauve neutral shade. Grab my BK Beauty 104. Just kind of place it down this way and then just roll it. Do you see how effortless that was? I'm done. No more blush. I'm done. Okay, next is highlight. And of all the things, this is probably what I'm going to spend just a tiny little bit more doing. And the reason for that is when you do a simple everyday makeup look, there's not gonna be a bold or intricate eye look. You're not gonna have, you know, a bold blush, maybe not even a bold lip, but it really does make it all about the glow. In my opinion, you want the complexion to be the focus because it's simple everyday makeup. And we achieve that by not powdering too much, but also putting in a little bit of highlighter. So this is the one thing that I like to focus on when I'm doing a simple everyday look. The one that we're using today is Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. This highlighter is so beautiful. It's very natural glow, but it just really gives you the lit from within fresh face complexion that I'm after when I'm just doing a very simple makeup look. I like to go in with a little bit more of a targeted brush. This is the Refer number 16. I think it's an eyeshadow brush actually, but it works perfectly for what I'm trying to achieve with my makeup. So I just kind of go in ham. It's a pretty subtle highlight, so you really can't overdo it. So don't feel like you're picking up too much, but look at that glow. Ooh, I love that glow. And I'm looking at my monitor and it's like that blush really does pop, but you saw me. I rolled it on. That's literally what I did on both sides. And that's what I mean about effortless products. So we put highlight there on the tops of the cheek. I will pop here. I will pop here. I will pop on my Cupid's bow. I'll even go in on the chin. And then it just gives your overall face like such a beautiful glow. Okay, we're pretty much done with our face makeup, but I live in Dallas, a lot of humidity, and so I want to set everything. Now, we just talked about the glow, and I don't want to diminish that in any way, but I do want to set. I really need to set because I have oily skin. So the one that I like to go in with that I think is still going to give me like a nice complexion, juicy, glowy, dewy, all those things is going to be this powder. It's such a fine milled powder. It's so beautiful. It's actually called the Tatcha Silk Powder. And so I really like it. I go in with my BK Beauty 102. It's a very large fluffy brush, but it's not going to disturb the rest of my makeup. You know, my blush, my highlight, none of it. It's just going to very lightly. Do you see the glow? Oh my God, do you see the glow? Ooh, love it. And this powder will help you keep that by at the same time set everything. Once we do all of that with our complexion, I'll just quickly spray it down. In my opinion, I haven't found another setting spray that I like better. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Mist. Okay, and the last part, I always leave eyes for last. And so I like to go in with a neutral eyeshadow palette. Either that or my bronzer, either one works. I really, whatever's closest to me is what I will get. The idea is to go with a very simple makeup look, but at the same time look very put together. And so I always like to add something to my eyelids. The one that I like to use for days like that, if I'm not using my bronzer, is the BK Beauty True Beauty palette. This was released last year and it's such a go-to. Like, I'm not a neutrals girl, guys. I make no false representations about who I am. I love color, I love bold eyeshadow looks, but when it comes to a neutral eyeshadow palette, this has been a staple for me. In years past, it was all about like the Tartlet, like those sort of palettes, but this one has taken its place and I love how it performs. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 202. By the way, this video is not sponsored. It's not about BK Beauty. These are just the products that I use on a daily basis. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty 202 and I'm going to go into this shade here, Love. And it's just a really, really perfect color. In my opinion, it looks like bronzer, but just a little bit nicer. So that's the one that I go with. And I like this brush. It's domed but fluffy, so it lets me target where I want my product. Guys, see that? Done. I'm done. Normally I leave it here, and the face, if you notice from this side to this side, it just looks put together. Everything looks cohesive, natural, beautiful, very easy, everyday makeup look. But sometimes I'll add a little shimmer because that's just who I am. I like shimmer. So I'm going to take my Sonia G Flat Definer and I'll go into the shade Brooklyn. This is like the most perfect shimmery color. It almost looks like the Natasha Denona Nude where there's almost nothing there, but once you apply it on your lids, it looks so pretty and shimmery. So I'll just take it and I'll go on the inside here. I'll even go into the inner corner for a little bit of a highlight. And I just keep this color on the front, nothing too crazy. My eye look is done. Done. Love it. Another thing that I like to do to just make my skin and my overall look alive and bright and awake is I go in with a bone colored eyeliner. This one's by Benefit. It's called Bright Eye Pencil and it just helps your eyes look wide and awake and bright, and no bold colors, no smoky colors. This is just easy every day. I throw on a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes because I do have lash extensions, which I think is also a time saver for me. Okay, and the last step are lips. Usually I just throw on a gloss. That's just what I do if it's a very easy everyday makeup look. I'm so excited that we don't have masks anymore here in Dallas. And so I go with like, you know, a pinky gloss of some sort. This one's the Sigma Gloss in Lilac Wine. It's so, so pretty. Look at that. And I'll just pop it on. And there's the final look. Obviously, the lips is more of a personal thing. If you like a bolder color or a matte lipstick that will last longer, totally up to you. But again, it just, I feel the lip, you know, if you keep it a little more neutral or you do a gloss, not only is it easier for you to just apply very quickly and run out the door, but it just gives an overall easy feel to the face. Everything is just very simple, very everyday, but again, that's your preference. So that's it, guys. That's what a simple everyday makeup look looks like for me. I would love to know what some products are that you like to use for everyday makeup. Tell me a little bit about your routine. I'm always so curious. I want to learn more, but I thought that I would share this because as things continue to open back up after a time where we were all working from home and had the time to probably sit there and do our makeup a little longer, we need to simplify things in our life. We need to make sure that everything is smooth and that we're out the door in, 5 minutes flat and that we have time to still look presentable. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your go-tos are. And don't forget to subscribe. My Twitter and my Instagram are down below, as well as all of the products that I used today. Those are affiliate links if you shop through them. I appreciate it, but they do pay me a small commission. So thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!